This week, Pink Pantheress released Fancy Some More, the extended version of her fantastic mixtape from earlier this year, Fancy That. In keeping with the standard major label revenue mining strategy of re-release new iterations of your album as many times as you can possibly get away with without tarnishing the reputation of your artist, the extended 3-disc release features remixes, reworks, and extended versions of the original 22-minute mixtape with an insane list of collaborators, such as Basement Jaxx, Groove Armada, OK Lou, The Sugar Babes, Kylie Minogue, Blade, Zara Larsson, Lukeman, and many, many more. Now, despite the list of awesome artists on remix and feature duties, there really isn't much more to fancy on Fancy Some More. The original self-contained mixtape was a flawless delivery of low attention span requiring British electronica name-checking, addictive, at times frivolous, but always thoroughly enjoyable 25 megabytes of streaming data. And of course, I'm not surprised by that. This is just more content from Warner Music intended to rack up streaming revenue to support their very solid and invigorating business ventures, until they're able to completely usurp the inconvenience of dealing with human being artists by slowly replacing their entire roster with a gang of artificially produced, media-trained, and flawlessly presented generative artists. So essentially the same business model major labels have always employed. Business as usual over at Warner HQ. But the release of this extended version of Pink Pantheress's Fancy That has triggered me, as was clearly the intent, to think about what made the original mixtape from May this year so good. I distinctly remember my first listen to Fancy That. Every track had me doing the Weebay from the Wire meme. Not because the vocal melodies are so well constructed, they are. Not because the stable of Pink Pantheress catchphrases are so addictive, they are. Wow. And not because the UK-centric breakbeat and garage production motifs absolutely capture the vibe of their reference points perfectly in a modern, inventive way. They do. But because I love UK stadium electronica and all the other references that are name-checked on this sick release. Because I love Groove Armada. I guess I'll go here. Because I love Underworld.
My name is Pink and I'm really glad to meet you.
Because I love the sounds of the Basement Jaxx.
Let it all go, let it all go. Good luck beating me up. Everybody loves when you told me that boy just started another day. See that girl that's standing over there.
Because I love the Street's debut album. Sorry, Mike, I had to qualify part of that statement. Because I love William Orbit.
Nothing's really